All right. When we are dividing monomials, okay, or dividing these things with exponents, we need to divide the coefficients. Down very quick before I go crazy. All right, so we're dividing the coefficients, just like we've been multiplying them. Okay, and then to simplify the exponent. All right, so when we multiplied these, and I had a to the m times a to the n, what did I do with my exponents? I added them, okay? So when I was multiplying, I added the exponents. So what do you suppose, if I'm going to divide these, what do you think we're going to do? Yeah, we're going to subtract them. So if I have a to the m over a to the n, I am now going to subtract my exponents. Okay, so x to the fifth divided by x to the third. Subtract your exponents, we get x squared. Okay, number 2 is going to give us k to the fifth. All right, number 3. Okay, so it's, oh, we're so close. All right, so we've got m to the 0 power. Okay, that's kind of another property of exponents that let's talk about. Anything to the 0 power is 1. Okay, and if you think about it, what is 4 divided by 4? It's 1. What would 7 divided by 7 be? 1. So x divided by x is going to be 1. 1. So m to the third divided by anything divided by itself is going to give you 1. Okay, does that make sense how that works? All right, so now I've got 2 variables. I've got a and b. So we're just going to do them separately. A to the 4th and b. Do I write b to the 1st? No, I just leave it as b. 1. Just 1. Okay. All right, so moving over here, 3 and 4. We already did 3 and 4. For some reason I put it on there twice. All right, so now we've got coefficients. Okay, so be careful with this because you're dividing your coefficients and not subtracting them. So I'm going to take 6 divided by 2 and get 3, and then simplify your x's. Just x, yep. So 3x is my answer. Alright, so 14 divided by 7, 2. X squared divided by x, y squared divided by y. No, not your coefficients. Divide your coefficients, subtract your exponents. Okay? So when I say x squared divided by x, what I mean is subtract your exponents. So we're taking 2 minus 1 and just getting x. Okay, does that make sense? Alright, so negative 36 divided by 4? Negative 9. Okay, so here's the deal. A squared divided by a squared. 1. Do I have to put that down anywhere? No. Okay, so then my b's, I get b to the second. Negative 9. B to the second because my a squareds cancel out. So let's just go away. Alright, so negative 15 divided by negative 3. 5x y squared z. Alright, so now they're going to throw some coefficients at you that aren't necessarily going to be whole numbers. Okay, so we've got 4 over 8. We need to reduce that to 1/2. So it's going to be 1/2 n to the 4. Okay, this one, a little bit more complicated. 36 over 54, what do you want to divide by? 2. Okay, so that if I divide by 2, I get 18 over 37? 27. Can that reduce anymore? By 3, right? So, oh wait, what do you want? Whoa, stop stuttering. What do you want to divide by? Okay, I heard 3, I also heard 9. Let's do 9, so that one's bigger. 18 divided by 9 is 2 over 3. That's going to get us there. So 2 over 3. If you divided by 3, that would have been okay, but then you would have had to do it again. Okay? So 2/3. Do your x's. X to the 6. Y to the 3rd. Alright. Now for the fun stuff. We've multiplied. We've done power to a power. And we've divided. We're putting them all together. Prior, we've got one more rule. Okay? But that's kind of a complicated rule. When we're putting it all together, we're using all those rules. So, I can simplify my top into 3 squared, which is 9, x to the 10th. And now I've got my 27 x to the 3rd. So, I need to reduce my 9 over 27. Divide them both by 9. So 1/3 x to the 7. Alright, so on number 12, I want everybody to simplify the top. Everyone get 8, a to the 6, b to the 12. Alright, and then we've got 4, a cubed, b to the 7th on the bottom. So, divide our coefficients, we get 2, a to the 3rd, b to the 5th. So far, so good? Good. Either way, both ways are correct. Okay, so if it's a 2, if I go squared or to the 2nd power, either way is correct. Okay. All right, so 13, what needs to be simplified before I can do anything? The bottom. So on top, I've got x equals x to the 9th, y to the 4th, over 16 x squared y squared. All right, so we got to simplify 12 over 16. Divided by what? 4. So 12 divided by 4. 3 over 4. So 3/4 x to the 7th, y to the 2nd. Good. Alright, so 14, you guys simplify the top and the bottom. So everybody's doing that right now. How yours looks like so far? So far, so good. And then if we simplify it, what happens to my x's? Those cancel. So we should have 4 y to the 10th would be my final answer. So far, so good? Alright, fractions. Okay, I need to distribute that squared to both the top and to the bottom. Okay, so I've got to take it to the 12, and the 12 squared is 144 x to the 10th over, that's also got to go to the bottom, 225 x squared. Alright, 144 over 225. Divide by 3. I divide by 3. I get 48 over 75. Can I do that one again? What can I do? I can do 3 again. So 48 divided by 3. 16 over 25. Can I do that anymore? Nope. So I can say 16 over 25 x to the 8. My pen is going crazy. Okay, so do 16. That squared's got to go to both the top and the bottom. How your fraction looks like so far? The nice thing is that we just reduced this one over here to 16 over 25, so we know that 16 over 25 can't be reduced. That's kind of nice. What happens to my a's? You cancel, and b to the second. Do that. Okay. All right, 17. I'm multiplying on the top. So what do I do with my coefficients? Multiply my coefficients, I get 36. What do I do with my exponents? Add them, so x to the 6, y to the over 6. X squared, y to the 4. So 36 divided by 6. 6 x to the y to the third, yes. Okay, and 18. Before I can multiply, what do I have to do? Yeah, I have to distribute that squared. So on the top, I get 100a squared b squared times 2a to the 4th b to the 3rd. So now I can combine those. 200 a to the 6th b to the 5th over 4 a to the 5th b. So final answer would be 1 times, right? Alright, 2 more and then I'll let you work. Because we got to do a couple of, at least one of these where we're adding. Okay, we'll actually just do 19 and then I'll let you work. Okay, so we got to simplify our fraction first. So So multiply our coefficients, we get negative 24 c to the fifth, d to the third over 6 c squared d. Now, I have to simplify that guy before I can do anything. So negative 24 divided by 6. So negative 4 c to the third d squared. Now this comes down, so minus 9c to the third d to the second. So now we're subtracting. Do I have like terms? I do. So now I can take negative 4 minus 9 and get negative 13 c cubed d squared. That's my final answer. That makes sense? A lot going on.